they decide everything for the child. Who has already decided at the birth of his or her child that he or she would be a doctor or an engineer, and such children may not be able to make proper choices. And he's more of a helicopter parent hovering around the child and making sure. All parents are good parents. All parents have the best interest of their child on their mind, so we are not trying to judge the parents here, because most of us, we are educators and we are parents too. So parents have the best interest of their child on their mind, but everybody has a different style. Some styles are useful for the child, they take him or her to heights. There are some styles which may not be that useful. So, without being too judgmental, I would still like to put two scenarios in front of everyone. We have a parent who is an old school, who has already decided at the birth of his or her child that he or she would be a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer. And he's more of a helicopter parent hovering around the child and making sure that the child is, you call them Moa parents, because they keep removing all obstacles from the path of their child, even if it means arguing with the teacher and making sure that they tell the teacher that they know a lot, and they decide everything for the child. What the child is going to wear on Diwali, he says, I want to wear this, no, this will suit you better. So if a child is not able to decide what he or she is going to wear on a particular day, how can he develop decision-making skills? The most important thing is that we need to understand that career choices of children cannot be made unless and until the children have some qualities in them. They need to have the problem-solving qualities, they need to be confident, they need to have the decision-making skills. Now, if the parent is always there as the support system, which is more like crutches than the support system, then it is difficult for the child to make decisions in life. And such children may not be able to make proper choices. They may falter or they may settle for something average. They might have the talent, but they may not have the awareness. Now, if we talk about another scenario where there is a parent who has all the time in the world for the child, evenings you're having dinner together or one meal together and you're discussing what is happening in the class, and then you give your inputs to the child. No, today your behavior was not appropriate, you shouldn't have done this. Making the child understand that the teachers also have his best interest on their minds, and giving the child the decision, okay, we are going to change the color of the walls, suggest the color that you think is the best. Or we are going to buy a new car, come on, you also give your suggestions, which car is going to suit our family the best. His suggestions could be good, bad, useful, not useful. We need to find our way as to convince him that this suggestion cannot be accepted. But if he is a part of the suggestion-making group in the family, we will in due course of time realize that the child has developed the essential decision-making skills, the confidence to speak, the confidence to face the world. And if the parent is also doing his research, that my child, it appears my child is not good at science, so what should I do to help him? Or perhaps science is not his cup of tea. He wants to take humanities, he has better interest, better skills at that. Okay, now what are the options in humanities? Discussing it out with the child, taking the opinion of the teacher, or perhaps taking him to a career counselor, having suggestions, coming to an education fair like this, and visiting different universities, colleges, what course is offered by which university. If we have time for that, we are definitely going to assist our child in making the best career choices, which would yield the best of results in the future. Right? So that is my take on this.
Great. I think time is very important. Time is